Meera, and I'm 61 years old. I'm a cancer patient. It was detected about 3 years ago, I would say, but I had undergone a mammography, and as per my doctor's instructions, that is, my gynecologist told me that you should go for a mammography. So I went for a mammography, and there was a dot to be seen, which even a surgeon could not make out whether it is a lesion or cancerous. It was so deeply embedded that there was no scope for biopsy.
Veera Singh came to me around 4 months back. I don't know whether she really understood the gravity of the situation, but she had come with 3-4 of her friends. And I was really surprised. I asked specifically कि आपके साथ कौन आया है? She said ये मेरे दोस्त हैं and they stand with me by thick and thin and they are going to accompany me.
After I returned from Bangalore, I had a pain that night, and I thought, yes, now I should show it to my mammography doctor because I was not doing a self-examination. I was just leading a happy-go-lucky life and never bothered to do. So I'll show it to my mammography doctor. So we did a mammography, and there it was, a pretty big lesion, looking like it was cancerous.
And I asked her that, where are your any family members, your husband, your children? She said, oh, this is my family and they are going to be with me throughout the treatment. Her treatment was going to last for long. In fact, 4.5 months of chemotherapy. After that, 2 months of radiotherapy, and then 5 years of oral hormonal tablet. It was a very long treatment, required a lot of support. In fact, she would have had a lot of side effects which she was not aware of. So I was little disturbed and I was little worried about her, that how is she going to cope with.
So I got a shock, of course, that night. I couldn't sleep because I thought, what to do? I'm living alone because me and my husband had separated 7 years ago. And for 7 years, I was living alone in DLF phase 1 in Gurgaon. And I didn't know how to manage this new recurrence of cancer. How will I manage alone? And anyway, I started taking some decisions, like my friends who are very supportive. They told me, ring up your doctor and find out what can be done. So I rang up my surgeon.
So I sat down, explained to her that how the chemotherapy is going to happen. You are going to undergo chemoport, which is a surgery where you put a central line here through which all the chemotherapy goes. After in between 2 chemotherapy, you are going to have weakness, you are going to have nausea, a constant feeling of illness. Sometimes you will be weak that you may not be able to get up, you may not be able to cook for yourself. There will be a constant need of somebody, and I have seen in last 14 years of my practice that this someone always has to be a family member if possible.
Now again, they said, as long as we are with you, my friends were supportive. But still I was a little worried, how will I manage it alone? Then it so happened that after 7 years of not even talking to my husband, he sent me an SMS that I'm willing to forget the past and I'm willing to come and help you without any prejudice.
When she came for the first cycle of chemotherapy, she was accompanied by a man. And I thought maybe one more friend, and to my great surprise, she said it's her husband and they both have decided to come together. I can't tell you how so happy I was, and I really felt that she has this disease, she has the advanced disease. Her disease was such that the risk of recurrence, like any other breast cancer, is going to be. But fortunately, her husband and she, whatever happened between the two, it was good for me as a doctor that they both were together. After that, there was no looking back. But throughout the course of chemotherapy, in fact, I saw her husband almost 90% of the times with her, standing there. You can say I wanted to imagine it, but I am sure that he was standing there like a rock. I used to call him her Rahul Dravid of our cricket team player. He was always there.